This is a recording of how to blog, and I'm gonna ask everybody if they could just put down step one. Now, why do we blog? I don't know. Why do we blog? Why do we blog? That's a good place to start. We blog, and I promised Carmel I have this training done by 3:54, so I can't waffle on. There's a couple of reasons why you blog. It's a gift to your customer. So when you go on a website, it's quite interesting. You have a look at what they sell. You think, well, when was their last update with something interesting to say? It's like your newspaper. So you go on the blog and you read about what the company is up to. And it should be like a gift. So if you sell shirts, you say about ironing. If you do social media management, it should be about something interesting to do with digital marketing. Are we all good with that? Have I left anything out? I have. The biggest thing
Trick question.
The thing is that Google love a big website. They love it. They don't want these 1 or 2 pages. They want to put the top search in the website that has the most credibility. And what's it called, Rihanna? It's called...
What do you mean, the...
authority. That's the word I'm looking for. Right, so it's looking for the one with the most authority. So if you can show that through your blogs, you're good. So step one is get into the website. So share my
I wouldn't say that's the first step for doing the blog. It's writing the blog would be one of the first steps, but...
Okay, well, if you want to write the blog. But for me, writing the blog is so easy, so damn easy, that I do it this way around. But if you're Rihanna, you can do it that way around. But for you guys, getting into the website is a challenge. If your web designer's written this thing and you're like, I don't even know how to get in. Even if you work for LSM, there are clients who you don't know quite how to get in. So this is us. Let's see if it even works. It might not even work. Will it work, Rihanna? Here we go.
Yeah.
Right. So WordPress, this is how to do it on WordPress. WordPress is has about, I think you can sense check me on this. I think 80% of the websites in the world are WordPress. It's very versatile. You can sell on it and you can do everything. But what we want to do is we want to create a post. Now, it doesn't say blog. It just says post. Post is a page on the internet. So we go post and we go add a post, right? Now this top section here, this bit here, this little bit here, this heading is really crucial. The heading tells Google what this is all about. Makes sense, right? So what are we writing? We're writing a blog about writing a blog. So I'm going to go into ChatGTP right now. And I'm going to write, what would be the best heading, the title? What is the best title for a blog about creating a blog? How are we doing so far? Is it easy or is it sounding difficult?
Yeah.
Easy, right? Okay, so it says, once I know the topic, I can suggest a strong SEO word. Now, that is the bit I left out. Google really love a blog, up-to-date blog, so it puts you in top place. So just writing a blog, that's all I want to do, writing blog. All right. It's suggested a few for me, but I'm going to go with this. So that's ChatGTP, has something to do with the art of blogging from blank page to brilliant post. Yeah. Now, ideally, you'll have a blog that's 1,500 words. Any less than 400 words, it's going to tell you that is, I think they call it thin content. Thin. Think of thin hair, right? So now I'm going to ask. Let me show you what I'm going to ask. So I've asked for it to give me a title. Now I'd like it to write me a blog storytelling. Yeah, go for it. Was someone going to ask a question?
Sorry, that was Logan asking if you can have some favours.
You like that? So I've asked it to write, like, I really like Gary Vee. It's going to go to Gary Vaynerchuk now. It's going to look at every single blog that Gary Vaynerchuk's ever written. And there you go. It's starting to write. He's starting to write a really clever blog. And I didn't ask it to write me 1,500 words. Let's just see. This is good stuff. Wow, look at this. Looking good. So far, this is really easy, right? So once it's all written, I'm going to cut and paste what it's written to put this inside the blog. Now, look, I've only got 3 minutes left, so I've cut it fine. So in the last 3 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about internal blogs, internal links. Now, an internal link is really important because Google want to know that you're an expert, and it's got a thread to another page. It's got a link to some other page somehow. So we'll say, if you are a roofer and you're going to write something about tiles, surely you would have written a blog somewhere else about tiles. We're a social media company talking about blogs, so we might link this to social media links on your website, say, because it wants that. Am I making sense? Any questions? I've got 4 minutes left. How am I doing? Is this all making sense to you all? I hope so. Yeah. Anyway, as it's writing this stuff, you'll get the message. So here are the important things to do. You put it there, and then it reads it like a book. It says it wants a title, and they call that a H1. So you go paragraph heading 1, right? So now it knows that is the title. Next, it needs something called a meta description. So when you Google this thing, when you Google it, you only see a portion of the blog. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, make me a meta description. Now, when I first started digital marketing, the average blog of this quality would cost about £500 and take a day. I've done this in 10 minutes. We'll let Carmel go, but that literally is it. There you go. You do that. So there's 2 more things to do, and they're very simple. One, each post, each blog should have its own little picture. So you go on Canva really, and you put a little picture. So, and that is really important. This. That you're naming it something. Blogs for social media. And then we've got this really cool thing called SEM Rush. Is that right? SEM Rush. And no, Yoast SEO. And if it's in green, it means it's good to go. And this is a free thing. When it goes green, it means it's good. SEO at the minute isn't so good. So you can press SEO and it will tell you what next to do. You can press readability and it will tell you what to do. So that has been Gary Kasudu.
Sorry, there is one big thing.
Go for it.
You go back on the SEO bit.
Yeah.
Click on the SEO section.
Yeah.
The top bit, focus key phrase. You need a keyword in there.
Definitely. And
that's a big thing.
The keyword ideally is something from the heading.
But is that the heading, or is the art of blogging the heading? Because I would have just used that as the main heading rather than stop overthinking.
I think you're right.
And also, obviously, this has gone with the layout. You just need to make sure it's laid out properly. And you can add images on the main bit of text as well, just so everyone knows.
I'd also remove the quotation marks from the title.
Yeah, definitely. That's American spelling, but...
But I did
change it. This is not final. We're not posting this just yet. This one needs to be...
It has one too many dashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And it's done it on loads of random lines where some of it can be big paragraphs as well.
So one thing you can say to ChatGPT is don't use EM dashes, and it will reduce it because it is very dash heavy. I don't know